Good evening, folks. Welcome to the Daily Dose of Dawn. Today we are wrapping up episodes of 7, 8, and 9 of Andor. Not really wrapping anything up. I will admit I was watching this and I thought it was only 9 episodes. I was like, oh, that's weird. But nope, I did then found out just actually a little while ago that there is there is 10, 11, and 12 coming. So alrighty, which that's good because my main thought after the end of this was like, wow, they left a lot of shit open. As you can see, I am playing a little bit of Mario Golf today. Rosalina. Up there I'm playing as. I got the computer out here as Yoshi. So, we'll see how this goes along. Hopefully it gets some nice videos here, you know. Maybe get some cool shots off. And then I can share them with y'all. And y'all can hit that like button. But alrighty, let's get into it. So, episode 7 opens up. We are now BBY, 2 years before the Battle of Yavin. Alright. We get a look at the Yavin base. We're walking around there. Luthen reaches out to Andor. Andor's not super interested. Not really a big fan of Luthen at this point. Alright. Okay, so there's terrorism all over Gorman, and the Empire is ensuring curfews and all sorts of martial law bullshit. So things are heating up here. Oh boy, what's gonna happen? Oh man, Jesus. That shot would have been so awesome if it would have gone in. But basically, but Andor is then told where Dedra is. I totally got to watch the first season again because I don't even really remember why they know each other. Well, it was like Andor killed them 2 guys and that put them on a trail or some shit. I don't know. Really gotta watch that again. Really want to watch Rogue One again after watching this, I gotta admit, and I probably will. Alrighty. But yes, they are going to extract the mineral from Gorman. Yeah, again, to their credit, the Empire, they're still definitely super evil here for, what, I guess they're going to kill everybody on the planet and then take the mineral from them, you know? But hey, the guy's like, it's not because we didn't try. Not like a trying on our part. We just, you know, I don't know. That dude was like, I don't understand the science, but I trust what the scientists are telling me. We need that mineral. No way around it. All right. That's an interesting. The Empire is like, I trust the science. All right. Oh, okay. Hold on here. The parf. Probably not really worth it there. All right. So Cyril is starting to get wise. Like, hey, what's really going on here to Dedra's plan? And let's see, yep, Gorman has pretty much on its way ready to rebel. Because basically the Empire wants to... Well, they think they're building a weapons cache right at the site of a Gorman massacre. But as we all know, they're really just trying to incite a riot to give them, like, cover for killing everybody. So, alright. So, Andor leaves Yavin. He's told by the guy, like, hey, man, you can't just, like, come and go like that, because we're kind of in secret here. This is our secret base. Traffic is not good. And Andor's all like, fuck you. I come and go as I please. You know? Alright. Alright, so all the troops arrive on Gore, and Tetra makes like the point, like, wow, these they look like children. Which, this is like, remember the beginning of the Empire, no longer using clones, and instead using like, using recruits and volunteers. So, alright. So Andor arrives on Gorman, gets to the hotel, and the bellhop tells him, "Oh, we're gonna have to report you for showing up here." And the other bellhop's like, "Yeah, they will report you, so make sure you're doing your thing. But here's a room facing the plaza." Oh boy. So, Andor gets his room, gets up to the plaza, and we end up as he is, overlooking the plaza, and we end with him, basically looking out the window with his friggin' laser sniper rifle, a Star Wars sniper rifle. Oh, fuck. And, he's getting ready to go all motherfucking, like fucking gun nut job on him. And that is the end of episode 7, that is. Oh, if you're watching this on YouTube, you see that I am kind of royally fucked on this golf game here. This does tend to happen to me. Oh, fuck, actually, yeah, that was a really dumb idea. Oh, wait, maybe not. Oh, well, oh, great. All right, there, okay. Stroke 5. Alright, well, I'm back at the hole. Wow, that would have actually been a really sweet shot, but it also would have been like, good job on stroke 6 on a par fucking 3. Well, folks, that is the end of episode 7. +4. As always, folks, like to remind you, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that follow button. That way you can see me fuck up like that all the time. I don't know, I seem to have to do that at least once every par for the course. So, if you hit that like, subscribe, and follow button, you'll see me, take 7 strokes on a par 3 at least once every 18 holes. Alrighty then. Well, let's get into episode 8. Andor. It opens up. He's in the hotel, man. He's all Lee Harvey Oswald in this shit. He's gonna like snipe out Dedra. She's in the plaza twice a day, visible, and that's where he was gonna get her. All right. The Empire is still fucking with the Gormans over their strikes and protests. Basically, Cyril is figuring out that he's been used to friggin' light this friggin' tinder fire. Gets bitched out by the rebel dude that he was feeding the information to. Then he also bitches out the girl rebel for wanting the fight. Now they're all gonna get killed. Oh boy. Well. Alright. So all the troops there, the guy in charge of the troops, he shows up and he is clearly not fucking around with Dedra. He's like, man, I am in charge of the trigger and you're the finger. It's basically like you're there to just give the order, bitch. Can we make this? Yeah. I guess it's worth the risk. Alright. And we got the rebellions are built on help. Easter egg. So, you know, that's always cool. Get a little crap like that. Cyril confronts Dedra about being used to basically stir up shit so they can kill all of these people. Man, does he get fucking handsy with her. Like, you know, I mean, holy shit. I would not have thought Cyril to be the type who would do that. Like, but, you know, but alright. I feel like this might crack the egg or something. We'll see. Let's see if this works. Hey, there you go. Alright, but basically Dedra is like, hey, come on, we just gotta do this one really, really terrible thing that the Empire was gonna do anyways, was gonna get somebody else to do anyways, no matter what. And then, bam, we're done. Like, we go home, and we're cool. Don't you want to be cool? Come on, be cool. Alrighty, so Dedra gives the order, the riot begins, and they send out those big-ass droids from the first season and in Rogue One there. Okay then. Alright, so basically the big droids fuck everybody up, including the girl rebel that the old dude was bitching out. Bam! Picks her ass up and just throws her. So Will, the guy that brought Andor there, he's all like, I'm staying. Alright, there's a part here, I might have to watch it again or something, I might be sounding stupid here, but I'm pretty sure it's like, so Cyril attacks Andor, and Andor first, it's like, well, okay, this is why it was weird that I thought this was the finale. Because I'm like, what? They're going to leave that open? Like Andor kills Cyril but doesn't know who Cyril is? Because Cyril was the dude who I'm pretty sure he was the dude that was hunting Andor in the first one. So, I mean, that seemed really anticlimactic. And plus, the episode's named after that line, "Who are you?" So that was weird. I gotta probably figure something out about that. And the rebels, with no real hope or prayer left, send out a message for help, saying the Empire is murdering the people of Gorman. Of course, that is going to be up against the Empire's propaganda that the Gormans turned into a terrorist group, apparently. And they tried to stage a coup. I wonder who's going to win the propaganda war. That is the end of episode 8. Let's shoot this off here. Alrighty. Yeah, I'll tell you one thing about this Andor show, man. One thing is evidently clear about it, man, is this one that takes a lot of paying attention to. Straight up. Like, you know. It's more complicated than your average Star Wars show. It takes a lot of focus. Alright? That's the kind of focus that you can get with a Dubby energy drink. That's right. So this is out of the mystery tub that was revealed to be a cherry flavor. Apparently I have no very good palate, as they say, because I would have guessed it was like grape or something. But, alright. Either way, I like grape, and I thought it tasted like grape, so it must taste good to me. How's that for logic? Once that fizzes down, we will take a drink from it. Look at him sinking that birdie. There we go. Now I'll tell you what. Tell you what, folks. That right there. That right there's like 30 energy drinks. Alright? Yeah, right in this little tub. Way easier to store this thing than it would be to store 30 energy drinks, especially in your refrigerator. You know? It's nice. Makes sense. You just get one of these tubs, man. Now your energy drinks is fine for like for like a month, man. You don't really need to drink more than 2 of these a day. Yeah. And of course, as always, head on over to the link in the description. Use the promo code TDDD for the daily dose of Dawn, and get yourself 10% off your order. Help support the show. Then you can watch me now. I'll suddenly like Popeye, man. I will start friggin' nailing it. Bam. Well, Yoshi is a fucking jerk for using his egg thing on me right there. So he more or less just cost me my eagle. But with the power of Dubby, had he not done that, I bet you I would have got that eagle. Oh, what a jerk with his birdie, too. There's my birdie. I got a birdie. Alrighty. We'll get back to it in just a second here, folks. Let's get this shot lining up here. Alright. Coffee breaks over, folks. So, episode 9 opens up, and the Gorman senator is getting carried off, and he's all like, oh, motherfucker. They're coming after you next. They're coming after me today. They're coming after you next, bitches. That's right. Alright. Then we get Bail Organa is hanging out quite a bit in this episode. He will stay, but Mon Mothma must leave. Alright. Let's see here. Andor and Bix. They get a scene where Andor again is bitching about how he's done and not doing anything more. Bix is all like, nah, you gotta keep doing shit. Yeah. Alright. Ooh. Oh, my Mothma finds a bug in her friggin' room. And she has to go practice her speech. So she goes out to like the friggin' like bridge or some shit outside. She's going outside. And the assistant tells Luthen. Luthen wants Mon Mothma to leave without doing her speech. Just leave immediately. And Mon Mothma is like, man, I'm way more terrified of you at this point than anyone, because you're kind of fucked if I get caught. Ain't you? Alright. So we are getting ready to do the speech. Andor is on the extraction team for Mon Mothma to get her out of there. She ain't exactly super on board with that, but, well, she doesn't know Andor yet, but, you know. But Luthen's other two guys has a traitor. And the woman shoots one of them and is like, oh, shit, what do I do now? Because looks like Mon Mothma's going to do her thing. Let's see here. Bail out there introduces Mon Mothma. And the Imperial dudes up there watching are all like, cut that motherfucking feed. We ain't letting that bitch talk. And for some reason they can't cut the feed. So, like, oh shit. So they're like, cut power to the whole Senate if you have to. And as soon as she name drops the real threat is Emperor Palpatine. Oh, friggin' bam. As soon as she drops that name, the power is cut. And she is out the back door running into Andor, who's like, I have friends everywhere. Oh boy. Andor takes her out, and like the traitor from Luthen's team, she's all like, this ISB arrest. Taking your bitch ass down. Andor kills her and friggin' takes Mothma, like friggin' kills her driver, like dead right in front. She's all like, ah! He's all like, welcome to the rebellion. Hey, that's the name of this episode. All the episodes seem to be named after stuff that Andor says. Well, yeah, the show is called Andor, so I suppose that makes sense. Oh boy. Oh, and so they want Mon Mothma to make another speech that will be heard by more motherfuckers. Not a terrible idea at that point. Nah, it's not necessary. Alright, bam. Alright, and then so she does that while Andor heads back to Yavin with Biggs. And once again, Andor is done. And Bix is like, friggin', blah. So Biggs don't say nothing while he's there. She's just like, I'm listening, you know? And then, friggin', Andor wakes up and finds a letter, and Bix is gone. And she's like, I have to leave, because I don't want to be the reason that you leave. The rebellion needs you. Well, I'm going to talk about that at the end, but sure. Then we get a fun little Easter egg. The droid from Rogue One is an Imperial droid that they reprogrammed, as y'all might recall. So, and it's one of those big, really super dangerous ones. So, basically, like he's waking up and he's all like, "Oh, if I'm offending you, can you tell me what I'm doing? If not, could you please stop pointing a gun at me?" So that's a pretty funny scene here. And that is where we close off. So, as I said, yes, luckily we are getting another 3 episodes. So I'm glad I was incorrect about that. Overall, I mean, this is really good. They really, my only gripes, like my least favorite episodes were were 2 and 3 so far of the series. I mean, like, those are the ones I just didn't like way over the top political bullshit, and the rest of this is like, it seems more original, you know? And, I mean, I'm sure somebody out there is like, what, this is a clear analogy to blah, 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 blah. Yeah, fuck you. Oh, but yeah, I gotta say, I mean, I have trouble remembering what the fuck happened in season 1 of Andor. And Rogue One is one of those movies I've seen like 2 or 3 times, but there's a lot that I just don't remember after watching it. But I get what people are saying about like Biggs, and how they're like, she's not in Rogue One, so she's got to get killed. And it's like what everybody thought with Kim in Better Call Saul, because she's not in Breaking Bad. And then it literally is the same thing. She just leaves when everybody's expecting her to get killed. Which is probably better. That's probably better than like totally pissing off the audience. Not that, I mean, I didn't see no real emotional attachment to Bix, but let me tell you something. Watching Better Call Saul, if somebody would have killed Kim, that would have pissed me off. They would have been like, yeah, fucking. That's how they would have got me to hate Lalo, if he would have killed Kim. Yeah. Oh, but we are definitely looking forward to next week. With to get the final 3 episodes. Okay, then. Well, folks, if you're listening to this on Spotify, we will probably end it here for that. YouTube, we will probably just, we'll probably finish up this hole, and then we'll have a back 9 edition that's actually like 6 holes. Just because, hey, it's barely enough, but it'll justify it. So our next review will be the next episode of Mansplaining the Handmaid's Tale. That should be coming out. I'm not sure when yet, and probably a couple of days, I would say, for that one. Also, be on the lookout. Check out the fellow YouTube channel, Everyone is Addicted. I just had a wonderful conversation with the host over there, Jasmine Boodle, and looking forward to having a couple of more in the future. But definitely, especially if you are interested in addiction for whatever reasons, your own personal reasons, I'm sure, head on over there, check her out, and give her a follow. Alright, that'll do for today. Keep up to date with what's going on with your daily dose of none. And here's Dawn After Dark on YouTube. But it shouldn't be for very long, because it's really not worth it. If you listen to both and then came back here for this. Probably not. Alright, folks. Remember, the revolution will be televised, and it will be on the Daily Dose of Dawn.